Yes, how you can start your own hair care business at home and then make money from it, focusing on hair growth oil. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. Today I'm taking you through everything you need to know before you start making or you start going into hair care business. Everything you need to know. So while you watch this video, please listen to the audio as well. So yes, before you start your hair care business, first of all, make sure it's something you are interested in, because if you are not interested in it, you may lose focus. You may actually lose the interest on the way if you decide to follow the money and everything. So our first point here is you have to have the interest. If you have the interest, things just flow. If you have the interest, anything you do, you smell of hair care, you talk about hair care, everything you do is about hair care. So interest is very, very important if you want to go into your hair care journey. So interest could be you have hair challenges and then you are curious about how people have long hair and some people don't. So this should spark your interest. And then once your interest is sparked, you move on to the next step, that is research. So once it sparks your interest, you are wondering, how do people do it? So you start researching, what do they do, what do they not do, what do they talk about? There's so much information on the internet that you can use to your advantage. So when you start doing your research, you realize that, oh wow, so this is how come some people have a lot of hair and others don't. And once you find out the reason why some people have a lot of hair, you can decide to research more on what they've been doing. So for example, you Google a particular person. Let's say you decide to look for me and how I've grown my hair so fast. And then you go through my pages and you realize that I'm using herbs so much. I'm talking about herbs and all that. This sparks your interest to start researching on the herbs I use on my hair and their importance, their benefits and all that. Then also the next step is you try it on yourself. So you watch a few recipes and then try them on yourself. You don't need to rush in in business. You really don't need to rush. It's better you take your time and get it right rather than rush and make trials and errors. So once you do your research and then you try it on yourself, you see how your hair reacts, what works best with you. Trust me, when something works for you, it will amaze you that it will work for someone else. But when you sell something that doesn't work for you, you can't really broadcast it or promote it as you should, because you yourself, you don't use it. So once you try it and then you realize that it works best for you, then you can decide to start making them yourself, really start investing time and product. So you have to practice it. With hair growth oil, it's not very difficult, but with other products like hair butter, hair cream, those ones with measurement, those ones with a certain material, certain ingredients, those ones you need to practice. Check how far they can last, how long they can last, how fast they go bad and all that. But with hair growth oil, you need to do a little bit of practice to see the smell, if the smell is good. Because when I also started it, I was having issues with my smell. Herbs have a very strong scent, so if you don't have something to calm down the scent, you are going to irritate your client. So make sure that you use something that has a nice scent. So you have to practice it on yourself and give some to your friends and your families to try on themselves and see if they have any review complaints. And you should be acceptable to bad reviews. That is what helps you become better. I had a lot of bad reviews on the smell, so I worked on it, and that was when I started. So right now that I'm doing a lot of bulk deliveries, not bulk, but I'm doing more deliveries than I used to. I'm glad that I worked on the smell then before now. So once you finish from the practice, you get to the next stage, that is getting your packaging tools. So these packaging tools you see here, I order them online and then it gets delivered to me. They are not very expensive. If you can order them in bulk, they are quite cheaper. And don't order too much things. Don't buy too much if you don't need much. Don't do so many things that ends up taking all your money. So if you can do just 50 bottles, 50 is even too many. If you can do just 10 bottles for people to buy, then do just 10. Don't end up buying so much ingredient that you don't even need it, and then later you end up regretting that you've wasted so much money. So buy what you can afford, and not to, even if you can afford 1,000, just buy 50 so that you see how it goes. Next is also promotion. You cannot have the best product in this world and not promote it. Like it is going to sit in the cabinet for the rest of its life or the rest of your life. If you don't promote it, if you don't market it, you are going to end up not selling anything. Once you decide to go into business, you should be shameless about promoting your stuff because you believe in it, because you spent time in making them, because you spent a lot of time in researching, in everything. So you have to be shameless when promoting your business. When you start, you may be a bit shy about it, but then you have to get out of that and then be shameless about promoting your business. So after here, I'll give you a little backstory about the things I learned and all. So once you start promoting it, then you get clients to start selling. I'm saying it easy like this because you think that, it's easier said than done. It's very, very difficult. And I really don't like easy things. When things are easy, it really is not nice. Like, it's not sweet. You don't really feel it. So I always like to go through the struggle. Yeah, I know struggling is not nice, but my dear, when you go through the struggle, you enjoy it. So once you get all your products ready, please be shameless about promoting yourself. Be shameless about promoting your business because people are making lots of money just promoting themselves. So why are you shy? Why are you feeling embarrassed about it? You should be shameless. As I already said, if you don't promote or advertise your stuff, I'm not saying pay for ads. Be your own brand ambassador, be your own marketer, be your own everything. And it will shock you how well you grow the longer you stay in the business. You wouldn't magically become perfect on the first day. You grow as and when, like, you'll be better as you keep on doing it. So be shameless in promoting yourself. So I promise to give you just a backstory of how I started my business. So it's basically everything I've shared here. I was really interested and was curious about how some people have long hair and others don't. At that time, I've also started my hair journey. So I thought, okay, it'd be a good opportunity. I started making my own hair oil at home, and then I realized how fast my hair was growing. And I was like, oh, wow. So people were surprised because I just cut my hair. So what is this magic? And then this is how come I started my business. So that is it. You don't have to be perfect before you start. I hope you learned something, and just to be honest with you, you can make a lot of money from any business that you want to start, provided you are serious, you are consistent, and you know what you're about. So I'll be ending here for today. My name is Lydia. My hair care line is Herbal Care. I sell hair growth oil and hair growth butter. If you're interested, I'm also starting a 30-day hair care challenge. I'll put a link in the bio where I'll be teaching you how to properly take care of your hair. Till next time, bye.